Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Counter HD here, bringing us a brand new video today. We'll be doing a game preview for the Arizona Cardinals versus New Orleans Saints Thursday night game. With that being said, let's hop straight into it. Now, the Arizona Cardinals have not looked pretty. We have struggled in a lot of things, but we have seen a lot of glimpses of what we can be and what we should be. Now, this game is ultimately a big decider of where we are and how we'll end up. Now, it being a Thursday night game, it's definitely tough, considering Thursday night has a rapport of not many points being scored and being generally a boring game. But the Cardinals will have the opportunity to change that narrative, considering we have our biggest weapon back, Deandre Hopkins. First game back, well rested, and ready to go. I'm expecting a big game from him, especially with him retaking his number one spot back. And as much as I love the Hollywood and Kyler connection, I think we can all agree just nothing beats the D-Hop connection. And we also will have to look through some of our injuries. Now, Hollywood Brown is injured, which is honestly a big deal because we do not know his status as of right now. So ultimately, it's a huge deal, especially when if he plays, this offense is just completely different. I mean, our receivers become stacked and loaded. You know, we've been waiting all 6 games so we can see D-Hop and Hollywood Brown on the same field at the same time. And with him being injured, we might not see that this Thursday, so it's kind of scary. Same thing with James Conner. Now, James Conner, Sunday, it really wasn't that much of an absence. Okay, Conner hasn't had the same productivity. Now, I don't think we've been using him correctly, but he hasn't had the same productivity this year as he did last year. So with Eno stepping up, I think we might have to let Conner rest this game. Eno did a very good job, and I don't know. If he can play, I'd love to see Conner, but give him basically the 2-week break. And that's really it offensively. Now we got to go to our defense, because this Saints team is something on offense. Now, I do believe Andy Dalton will be quarterback for them. Could be Jameis, but I do believe it'll be Dalton, which he's been doing pretty good these past couple weeks. Now, granted, he has only won one game, but it was against Seattle, who just beat us. So take that as you want. But nonetheless, even without wins, this is a very good team. Offensively, they have players like Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, and Alvin Kamara, which makes it a very dangerous offense. Now, I'm not going to lie, I would be scared going into this game, but defensively, these past 2 games against the Eagles and the Seahawks, I found to be very impressive on our part. Now, against Seattle, we had 6 sacks. That was pretty good. Now, this gave our offense many opportunities to find success and get in the end zone, but ultimately, nothing came of it. But they were able to shut down Seattle, and they also did the same thing with the Eagles. They held the Eagles to 6 points in the second half, and were able to slow down that run game, which is honestly a big deal when we're going up against Alvin Kamara and Melvin Ingram. That's kind of a big deal, especially when they got that double running back room. Now, I won't lie, this ain't going to be an easy game. We're definitely going to see a lot of struggle, but I think we can see we'll see some players step up big in this game, and I think Zaven Collins will be one of them. And Zaven Collins has had a decent year so far. Nothing too big, but he has been doing his thing. He's currently sitting at 41 tackles with 2 sacks and a forced fumble. He's been doing fairly well for himself. Now, it doesn't really seem like he has done that much, but he's been getting in there and doing his job. And I think this will be a big game for him. I do think he will be a huge contributing factor in the Cardinals winning this game. And another thing that does have to be specified is the Cardinals have been without Matt Prater, our kicker, our reliable kicker, I might add, for 2 weeks. And for him to be out Sunday and for him to come back Thursday, I just don't see it happening. And so it looks like we're going to probably have to end up rolling with Amendola again, which is honestly scary. He missed a PAT against Seattle, and you could tell Cliff just didn't trust him. And you know what? We had so many chances to take field goals there, and I'm not sure if it was just Cliff not trusting him or if it was just Cliff being stupid. But either way, we need a kicker who can get those points up for us, and we need to be able to capitalize on every drive we get. And so it is a big deal if our kicker, Matt Prater, can play or not. And if we have to have Amendola play, he needs to be ready, because so far these past 2 games have been unacceptable. And last but not least, the Cardinals need to be able to score in the beginning. I've mentioned that in a lot of these. But we need to be able to put up points in the first half and be able to do it for the rest of the game too. The Cardinals put up 3 points against Seattle in the first half and then proceeded to get a touchdown in the end zone off a special teams bad play. So we're going to need to see consistency from this Cardinals offense. And it is going to be tough. I won't lie. This defense that consists of Marshawn Lattimore, Demario Davis, Cameron Jordan, they're going to give us a run for our money. And so it's going to be a big game for us. And now, last but not least, is score prediction time. Now, with a game like this, considering the circumstances, it being Thursday night, it is kind of tough. You don't know if this will be the game we finally see a lot of points go up, or if just nothing happens. I have to go with 20-13. Cardinals win. I think it'll be a tough game, but I think Cardinals will be able to pull out towards the end and come out with the victory. But that's going to be a video. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the video and your score predictions. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. With that being said, I'll see you all on the next one.